What is the first obligation you're required to know? Stay tuned to know it.
Let's go!
It is actually a controversial issue amongst the scholars of Islam. There are 4 opinions about that, but generally it is something related to the seekers of knowledge, not related to everybody. But let me tell you at the beginning, if you want to end this episode from now, I'm telling you, your belief is valid. And you have to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as long as you're Muslim. And that is the first obligation upon you. But for the seeker of knowledge, if you want to delve into the opinions of the scholars of Islam, stay tuned with me. The first opinion that the first obligation is recognizing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as I have mentioned precedingly. The second opinion is the opinion of one of the Imams, is called Abu Ishaq al-Asfarāyinī. He is amongst the Imams of fiqh and the Islamic legal theories, usul al-fiqh. He said, it is the reflection that is making you reaching the recognition of the Lord subhanahu wa ta'ala. This reflection is what is obligatory upon every responsible being. Imam Abu Bakr al-Baqillani is one of the great scholars of Islam, one of the great Sunni scholars, said, the first obligation upon the Muslim is another step which is before the reflection, or the very first introduction that is leading you to understand the evidence, and then after that the evidence is leading you to recognize the Lord. Like saying, the world is a creature, and every creature is produced by a creator. So the phrase, the world is a creator, is the very first beginning that is understood by Imam Abu Bakr al-Baqillani. And that very first introduction is the first obligation you have to search about. One of the great scholars of Islam also is called Imam al-Juwaynī. He said the first obligation is the intention, because everything must be preceded by the intention. And the Prophet, peace be upon him, demonstrated that, saying, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Indeed, the actions are judged by the intentions. So you have to precede the actions by the intentions. You cannot do wudu except when you intend to do wudu at the beginning. You intend to do the salah before the salah. So he says to you, the intention is the very first obligation. So the controversy amongst the scholars of Islam here is something related to the word, not related to the concept. The concept is something agreed upon by all of them, and all of them are Sunnis, are asking you for recognizing the Lord subhanahu wa ta'ala. But is it the recognition generally, or is it the specific process, or is it the evidence, or is it the intention to start the process that is leading you to the evidence, and this evidence is leading you to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and recognize it? So it is something related to the seekers of knowledge, as I said at the beginning of this episode. And all of them are revolving around the same concept. Recognizing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala generally is the first obligation.